Alright guys, so today we're going to do the first mod to my 2020 Widebody Charger Hellcat. It's not really a big mod, but it's more of a cosmetic mod. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the billet Hellcat emblems that are on the car from factory, and I'm going to go ahead and Plasti dip them black. It's the easiest way to go without painting, getting a mess everywhere, and without taking the emblem off the car. So I'm going to go ahead and Plasti dip them first just to see how they look. The wheels are flat black. I'm going to be doing different wraps that are going to be satin, so I don't feel like the black Plasti dip emblems are going to be bad look, but it's an easy and cheap way to see what it'll look like black. So we're going to go ahead and spray those black first to see how I like it. If I don't like it, I have red die cut stickers, Hellcat heads, emblems to put on top of this. Once it's black, I'll throw the red emblem on it to kind of pop with the brakes and see what looks better. But I feel like the black emblem is going to look the best, being that I have the flat black wheels, the flat black here on the pillars, and then I'm going to do a satin wrap on the roof as well. Stay tuned for that. Just to show you guys, this is what I was talking about. The red vinyl overlays that go on top of the Hellcat emblem. Obviously this is the other side, but if I don't like the way they look flat black, I'll go ahead and make these red, which I think they are going to look good because it's going to pop with the Brembo brakes. Alright guys, so another thing we're going to do today is we're going to remove the Charger emblem, remove the Dodge emblem, and keep the SRT with the Hellcat head. I am going to Plasti dip these black as well because the black on the white's going to pop. And then I might end up, I have the pre-cut SRT and Hellcat logo in red to stick on top of that as well if I don't like the way it looks black. But we're going to try it black first, and we're going to go ahead and remove the Dodge emblem and the Charger emblem because I think it'll look a lot more cleaner back here. And I did that on my last 2017 Hellcat. I took all the emblems off besides the SRT, and I really like the way it flowed. It just makes it look clean. We're going to take the Charger emblem off and the Dodge emblem off first before I start Plasti dipping. I'll do all the painting at one time. But so we're going to go ahead and take some fishing line and go behind the Charger emblems here and the Dodge emblems and take them off with a little bit of heat from the heat gun. And you got to be real careful on the Dodge here because this is a gloss black plastic, and if you heat them up too much, it will embed the letter of the emblem into the black. I actually did this on one of my letters on my old car, my 2017. I got it a little too hot and it embedded the D in the plastic, so we gotta be real careful. I'm gonna try to take those off without using any heat. So let's go ahead and get started on that now. It's hard to get that one in there. Oh gosh.
Bam!
And there we have it.
Look at that.
Now we have to take off.
Now he's just gonna leave it like this.
I could.
That would look
Screw
nice.
it.
Well, hold up. You wanted to do it black, so just use the glue as the black.
Right, yeah.
There it is, guys.
No, we're going to take that off next. You got to be real careful when you go to take that off. You don't want to use a harsh chemical. You want to try to just rub it off with your finger.
If there is any chemical out there, what would it be?
Honestly, probably rubbing alcohol is what I would use for that. Or like some Goo Gone. I wouldn't use brake cleaner, wouldn't use any like contact cleaner. You're going to want to use like just your fingers or like rubbing alcohol. So as you guys can see, I have no chemicals on here, and it's just peeling off with just my finger, putting in like no effort.
That's because you heated it, right? Too?
Yes, this is because I heated it, and it's pretty soft and gooey right now, so it's pretty easy to come off.
So still, we haven't used any chemicals, and it was that easy. I mean, look at it. You don't even really have any after residue.
Just a little bit right here, but
right there.
it should come off if I do something like that.
And then you could even just use anything really to.
Yeah, probably some rubbing alcohol. Might want to heat that up just a little bit more, because we heated it up about 5 minutes ago. Just get it a little gooey.
So it's easier to do it here, obviously, because it's not plastic. So you don't want to be doing that up here.
Yeah, up top.
Don't do that. Nope.
We're gonna have some trouble getting those off, but those are not fun. Now we need a little more heat.
So he's still working on it. I think he's just gonna leave the G because he's a G.
Hey.
Hey, like that. Put the little drums thing. You know the ones Mr. Organic uses?
Yeah.
It's almost done.
I mean, shoot, the car was just built like 3 days ago.
Should have just told him don't put the emblems on there.
That's probably why they're coming off fairly easy.
Bill got built so fast that.
Yeah, the car got built in a week, and from time of order to delivery, it was a total of 3 weeks. So got lucky on that. Now everything's shut down because of the coronavirus.
You got it pretty lucky. So all he got to do now is clean this bull crap up.
Yep.
I'll let you do it.
So I went ahead and used some rubbing alcohol, and you just got to be real careful rubbing the rest of the residue off from the 3M tape holding the emblem on. But there you have it. We have a nice clean finish, and
bam,
no scratches, no nothing.
You can see us too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're gonna want to make sure you put a coat of wax on there afterwards, because the rubbing alcohol takes the wax off, or put a just some spray detail, some spray wax will be fine. So.
Or some Kool-Aid and just squash it.
Kool-Aid and have a party.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, so now we're going to take our fishing line and we're going to go ahead and start with the D. I'm not going to heat this up first. I'm going to try to take it off without heat gun because, like I mentioned before, we don't want to melt the plastic. So we're going to try to go ahead and take it off with no heat and see what happens. Alright, so now we've got the D, and the E off. Now we got OG. I think we're going to keep it the OG charger. What do you think?
He's going to call this the OG cat.
OG cat.
So every time you see this guy on the road, it's going to say OG on the back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for now. But by the end of this video, we're going to take it all off.
We'll probably take it off.
Cleaner.
Yeah.
We're just, messing around here.
OG is nice.
OG. The OG. With no tint. The fishbowl.
Oh, the OG fishbowl. Because I think he might be the only person without tint.
I think so.
That's nice.
Shout out to my tent guy. Get on over here.
Well, he's not going to be here for another week.
Corona's got everybody locked up.
Coronavirus. Put Cardi B in there.
Alright guys, so what we're going to do now that we got the Dodge emblem off the gloss black plastic, we're going to take some waterless wash. You could use detail spray, whatever. I just had this sitting here. We're going to go ahead and spray this on here. Clean it off. Make sure we don't have any more residue from the Dodge emblems. And just like that, we are good to go. We've got no residue on there, and we've got no more glue and no scratches. So we were able to do that without a heat gun. So if you do this on your car, make sure you don't use a heat gun on this step because it will melt this gloss black plastic. Alright guys, so we got all the emblems off, so we're all set here. As you guys can see, it's a much cleaner look without the Dodge emblem and the Charger emblem on there. I'll put up a before and after picture of it so you guys get a better understanding of what it looked like before and after. Now we're going to move on to the side here and Plasti dip the Hellcat head emblem here all black because I think it'll look better with the flat black wheels. And if I don't like them black, then we're gonna put the red emblem overlays on top of it so that it matches the red Brembo. So stay tuned, we're gonna get that done. And before we get started on painting, you wanna make sure you use your waterless wash and clean the surface before you start painting. That way there's no dirt or debris on the emblem and the paint will stick just fine. Alright guys, so I taped off the emblem here. I just used some regular paper and some paper towel just so I don't get any Plasti dip overspray on the white paint. We're gonna go ahead and hit the emblem with its first coat of Plasti dip. This is what I'm using. You can find it for like $6 a can at Lowe's. So I just hit it with the first coat. As you can see here, it didn't really cover, which it takes about 3 coats for this Plasti dip to cover to be completely flat black or satin black. So we're gonna go ahead and hit it with a second coat. So by using a heat gun on this, doesn't really necessarily dry it, it just helps speed up the drying process. You don't want to get too close with it either because it'll melt the Plasti dip and you'll have a run in the paint. So I just kind of stay right about here with it and just speeds up the drying process. I'm very impatient, I don't like waiting for stuff. Alright guys, so we got the final coat of Plasti dip on here. This is coat 4, so we took 4 coats. It's all covered. It's kind of hard to see here, but got everything covered, and we're gonna go ahead and peel the tape along with all the paper here, and we'll show you what it looks like done. Alright guys,
so basically what we did is we blacked out the badge. The only thing we got to do is really put a white eye in here because it kind of looks stupid. You can't even see the eye. It doesn't even have an eye. It's like Stevie Wonder. Doesn't really see anything. I'm just kidding.
So as Ron said, the eye is black, and that's because the stock emblem.
The hell out of it.
Yeah, give him a black eye. The stock emblem came with a black eye because the outline was brushed aluminum. So I have a white paint pen. I don't have it with me tonight, but I'm gonna put a little white dot in here for the eye to give it some contrast, and also I might end up doing the red outline, but we'll see once I get that white eye in there. Or should I do a red eye? Or would that be
no.
Or would that be up badging to a red eye?
I mean, I don't care. I think it would look sweet, kind of like with the brake calipers, but you know, you'll have some people hating in the comments.
Yeah, so comment down below. Let me know what you think. Should I do a white eye here or a red eye? Let me know in the comments down below. Moving on to the right side of the car, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with the Plasti dip, do about 4 coats, and then peel it. There's no need to, walk you guys through this side. It's the same thing as the other side. Make sure you clean the surface first. Make sure any dust, debris is off there before you go ahead and spray it with the Plasti dip. And yeah, we're gonna get started on this side now and finish this up. Alright guys, so I just got the right side done along with the left side, as you saw. That's gonna do it for tonight. I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a long night here in the garage. Like I mentioned before, the eye was black to begin with, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a white paint pen and fill that in so it'll be like a white eye, or I might do a red eye. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think I should do, white eye or red eye. But yeah, basically all you do is you peel the Plasti dip. It peels pretty easy from around the head, and then to get in these tight crevices here, I used a toothpick and basically just got in all the tight areas and peeled it out. And there you have it. There's the final product. As you can see here, I left this one silver. I am gonna leave it silver for a few days until I get my white overlay emblems for that. I'll do another video on that once those come in, but basically what I'm gonna do is Plasti dip that black first and then put the white SRT emblem overlays on there. It's white vinyl, and then along with the cat head there too. I just have them on order. They're not here yet, so stay tuned for that. I also didn't tint the side markers like I mentioned earlier in the video. I'll do that when I get my Lux Auto Concept rear taillight tint, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'll be doing install videos on that as well. So there you have it. The Hellcat emblem Plasti dip black, and then back here we debadged the Charger emblem and the Dodge in the black here. So much cleaner look, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Can't wait to get the side markers tinted and obviously the windows tinted. I hate fishbowling, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll have a whole video on tinting the car along with the side markers and the front and rear SRT emblems once those overlays come in. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace!